So I just wanted to talk a bit about the Kenneka Jenkins case and just the tone of it, because I feel that drama is what it's about right now. There are more people watching the drama that's going on than justice for Kenneka. And it's sad. I mean, even with, I've got a few things here, these are quotes that I feel are relevant. And when you read them, it says 12 things to always remember. The past cannot be changed. Opinions don't define your reality. Everyone's journey is different. Things always get better with time. Judgments are a confession of character. Overthinking will lead to sadness. Happiness is found within. Positive thoughts create positive things. Smiles are contagious. Kindness is free. You only fail if you quit. What goes around comes around. And I think these are things we need to remember. If you have someone has said something about you, you have all rights to defend yourself, 100%, and I'm with that. But how long does that go on for? If you're telling the truth and you're honest, then real is real. Real recognizes real. You know, you don't need to defend yourself. You say what you need to say once or twice and leave it. I get that people are destroying the case, and I support trying to stop them. 100%, but I'm just saying the way you do it and why you do it, okay? And stop wasting your energy on people that are irrelevant because you make them relevant. I also seen trolls who have more than one page. They'll have a page for Justice for Kenneka, or they will be talking about Justice for Kenneka, or in a chat for Justice for Kenneka, and they'll have a whole page where they're against it. And I know who these people are, and I've worked out who these people are, and I'm kind of disappointed. I'm really disappointed in the games. Drama is a selling point when it comes to any form of media. So a conspiracy theory creates drama, okay, and it becomes a selling point. The same way when you look at Chicago, the gun violence, the violence in general, the corruption is a selling point, which is why they promote it in the media. Places like Jamaica, which is where my family is from, where my dad is from, it's beautiful. All we see is sandy beaches. And then you only know a little bit about what goes on. Most people don't know it's a third world country because the selling point is the sandy beaches that all the Americans, British and other people own. And that's what I'm trying to say. When people talk about clout, it's deeper. These things are selling points. And people don't even realise that that's what they're doing. They're selling a story that isn't true to gain views, maybe. Not in all cases. Some people are just defending themselves. But I think it's time to stop all of that and get back to justice, because justice for Kenneka, the only videos I see getting views, and the reason why views to me are important in a way is because that means people are seeing what you've got to say. And if you are an honest person, they can spread that word, okay? But I see people getting views on things that people have already said. And all the stuff we've seen obviously has already been there. But different people have different perspectives on it and opinions. And that is what we do. We basically all have an opinion on the same stuff. But there are people just saying what someone else has said. They've watched their video, and then a couple of days later they'll put in their video and gain more views when they have no opinion on it. They just repeat what someone else has said. And even if you are against an opinion, say it. It's a good thing. So you can help us. We can all help each other to make sense. This is why opinions are good. But at the moment, we're fighting each other based on our opinions. I was in a chat and I was defending someone, and someone said to me, well, I wasn't even defending them. This is the point. I said defending because that's what they said to me. And I was thinking in my head, I'm just giving my opinion and the truth. But because that person doesn't like that person or didn't like what they did, they offended someone they like on YouTube. They then said I was defending them when I was just giving my opinion and my honest opinion. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that people on YouTube, I care about my subs because I care about the world knowing truthful facts and opinions that are opinions and not made into facts. I care about that, okay? And My subs are important to me, very important to me, but I wouldn't want my subs to get involved in my arguments and then become stressed because of what I'm going through. I wouldn't want that. And then on top of that, subs are then making channels based off of drama and hate. And not justice for Kenneka. And it started off with justice. I don't understand what's going on right now with this case when it comes to how we are dealing with it as YouTubers. Like I said, there's only so much information we can talk about. And that's partly the reason why I called my channel Painting Truth. Because I want to talk about more subjects that we can all help each other's mental states, even physical states, because the mind governs the body. Okay? And perception is your reality. So whatever you perceive someone to be is what you, in your reality, they are. But someone else can perceive them differently in their reality, in their life. So accept that, humble yourself, that everyone's going to have their own opinions, and it's okay to like someone who believes the different opinion and talk about it. We're adults. Why are we arguing over an opinion? Why are we arguing over YouTubers that we've never met, don't know? And I say, think about it. If any of you have, I don't know if any of you have, because one time I had a friend that she met somebody online, and then when she met them, they were completely different to what they had said on the phone, because you can pretend on the phone. I'm not saying these people are pretending, but even just your energy in the same space as them can change how they are, you know. So be aware of these things. I'm not saying don't you know, like certain people, but protect yourself and protect your energy. You know, you don't have to invest yourself as much as you do to prove you care. The reason why I don't publish videos every day is because I believe in putting information out when it's relevant. I don't want to repeat myself. I want to put information out that's relevant. And I don't care how many views I get. I couldn't care less as long as the people watching are genuine. You know, my last video where I was ranting, I lost about 5 subs and I was happy because I got rid of the rubbish. Do you know what I mean? And there's also a slight race part to this, and people talking about black people, white people, whether they should be involved or not because they're black or they're white. No, right and right is wrong and wrong. Wrong is wrong, regardless of your colour, regardless of where you're from. Power in numbers. I've always said, imagine if 7 billion people walked up to the Houses of Parliament. What would they do? What would they do? They couldn't do anything, you know? So all I'm trying to say is just protect yourself. Be aware of yourself. Protect your energy. No one's perfect. People make mistakes. Doesn't mean you need to hate them. I float around everyone's pages. I talk to a lot of people, you know, and even if it depends how you approach me. You could believe in the psyop and approach me correctly and I talk to you about it. But most people who believe in it's a psyop are quite negative and aggressive. And that's because of the tone of the Kenneka Jenkins case, how we have made it on YouTube. We're stuck in this bubble of justice for Kenneka when there's a whole world out there of corruption, which is why I'm going to do some more videos on different things and still carry on with justice. And also we have lives. It doesn't mean that because someone does more videos that they care more. I know people who do loads of videos and sound like they don't give a shit. They just want to pump out as much information as they can, regardless of if truthful or not. I've been given so much information, emails, and I haven't published them because I'm not 100%, or my opinion doesn't go with it, you know? So just be careful.